In this module, as part of the Church HR Toolkit, we'll cover changing terms and conditions. The videos will only summarise the essentials and cover important legal aspects, but we provide more detail in the associated notes and related links. So why is changing terms and conditions important for PCCs? Knowing how to change terms and conditions may be crucial for PCCs to ensure legal compliance, operational flexibility, and effective financial management as the needs of the church or external factors evolve. Transparency and fairness in these matters are essential to maintain excellent employee relations. The module covers the following. Firstly, the informal approach required in the first instance. Secondly, developing the business case for making changes. And lastly, the formal approach in cases where the informal approach is not appropriate. Changing terms and conditions can be straightforward if the changes are minor or agreed upon by the employee. However, if the changes negatively impact the employee or are perceived as detrimental, the process can become more complex and challenging. In the first instance, try to agree on changes informally through a meeting or a catch-up, especially for small adjustments. If agreed, draft a contract variation letter to be signed, formalising the change. When considering a change of terms that may be perceived as detrimental, it's good practice to create a business case, which is simply a document that outlines the justification for the proposed change for the church as a whole. While informal agreement is still possible, a business case supports a formal route. It outlines the rationale, financial implications, structural changes, and alignment with your values. This is also required for redundancy or 2P processes when a person's employment is transferred to a new employer. We've provided a template for guidance which you can download. If the informal approach is not appropriate or the employee disagrees with the change, a formal approach is needed. This involves a formal consultation meeting to discuss the rationale. Consider risks like unfair dismissal claims. After consultation, decide whether to implement the change, compromise, or not proceed. If implementing despite disagreement, provide a contract variation to sign, with a deadline for assumed agreement. The process's success depends on thorough consultation and a strong business case. Please consult with the HR team for any change of term process and assess the risk attached with a change of terms proposal, ensuring you have sought advice before implementing a change. You can also get further employment advice from ACAS.